when I saw this law, I said, these are not good people at all. These people they don't care about people.
We out here in these streets.
I'm not Democrat, I'm not Republican, I'm Christocratican. I just like common sense. Okay, here was a law in California, and I'm only highlighting this. This happened like last year. I didn't get to talk about it when I wanted to talk about it, but I came across this news story where California changed the law because of this immigration problem. And the funny thing is, they didn't, and here's how I saw this law. They didn't change this law because it was going to help anybody. They changed the law because they just wanted to fight against what Trump was doing. And I thought that was the most stupidest and if I had any respect for the governor of this state, Gavin Newsom, or the Democrats that run it, I just lost it on that one. And I give people the benefit of the doubt all the time. Like, I might not like what you do, but you're a person. You might be a good person. Just because you don't agree with me doesn't mean you're not a good person. But when I saw this law, I said, these are not good people at all. These people they don't care about people. They don't care about nobody. All they care about is, we lost and we want to beat Trump and we're going to have a tantrum and we're going to make it hard for him. That's all they're going to do. And they don't care who they hurt in the process. These are not people. And that's how I saw this law. So the law was that they're going to punish, they changed the law to punish any business owner who helps ICE or Department of Homeland Security find illegal immigrants, or who actually follow federal immigrant law. If your business, that means if you don't hire illegals, California is going to fine you. And I heard it was like $1,000 plus. And I think after a certain while, there can be some type of prosecution or something going on. I didn't read the whole law yet, but I just saw the story. So the reason why I'm not giving you the law, because I still have to read the law in its entirety. But this was the story. I'm only giving you the information that I got from the media source that I looked at. But this law is punishing the business owners who follow federal immigration law, meaning if you report your workers who are immigrants to ICE, you're going to get fined. If you don't hire these people, you're going to get fined. If you don't, so it's like, wow, if you follow the law, if you help ICE, like, how is that helping anybody, including illegal immigrants? How is that helping? Because now what people don't realize is that there are people who are hateful, and I'm not condoning any hate, but when people feel threatened and their lives are threatened, their livelihood, not just threatened physically or physical harm, but their livelihood, their ability to eat and take care of their family. Guess what? You can call it racist all you want to. If it happens to you, you gonna fight for yours. And sometimes that results in violence. I'm not advocating for violence, but you got to think about the Darwin's theory of survival of the fittest. When people are trying to survive, this is the whole reason why there's so much crime in Chicago and Detroit and different big cities, is because there is not resources to feed my family, to feed me. Guess what's going to happen? They're going to rob, they're going to take, they're going to kill to get it. So now you're putting that immigrant, the illegal immigrant, in jeopardy and in danger of his life for people in this country. And you're going to turn people who were good into what we would think is bad people, because they decided to hate the immigrant who took food out of their mouth, who took a job that they could be working to feed their family. Case in point, I just saw, and this is unrelated to this immigration. I just saw something about loan forgiveness, where this guy asked a certain senator, so how's this loan forgiveness work? I paid for my daughter's education. So are you going to pay me back? So if you're going to forgive all of these loans for all of these people who got these student loans, what about me? My daughter didn't have money. I worked and paid for that. You going to give me my money back? Because she owes me. And the senator couldn't even answer the question. Because mind you, I was for loan forgiveness. I have my own student loans that I want to get rid of that I cannot pay right now. Due to, if you're going to hear about my story later on this week, due to some struggles in my life. So seeing that, it made me, because I was for loan forgiveness, it made me second guess my stance for loan forgiveness, right? I was kind of like, yo, I didn't think about that. Like, how fair is that to the person who actually paid their way to college? I decided, instead of doing what was feasible with my education. Now, yeah, did I want to, honestly, I wasted a couple years of school not knowing what I wanted to do. And I finally ended up deciding to do music, which in a sense, like, music can get you paid or music can make you broke. It just all depends, because really music is not about a degree. Nobody cares that you got a degree in music. It might make you look good, but what pop star is looking for somebody with a degree in music? Nobody. If you can play, you're going to get the job. If you play good, you're going to get the job. A lot of times on most of these jobs, there's people who get associate's degrees in information technology or IT, and they get paid more than those who have bachelors in it. And now this person with a bachelor's has thousands of dollars of debt, of school debt, and the person that went to tech school only got $8,000 of debt and got the same education and got a better paying job. You know, so I made the choice to get something that wasn't lucrative. And now I want somebody else to pay for that by loan forgiveness, because they're not just going to get rid of the loan. Somebody got to pay that loan. And if it's forgiveness, that means the government is going to be giving money out to get rid of these loans. That's coming from tax dollars that somebody is paying. So in a sense, that man who paid for his daughter to go to school is now about to pay for everybody else to go to school because he has to pay taxes. That is not fair. So when I saw that, I was just like, wow. And that made me think about how we enact these laws that favor one but disenfranchise another. And that's what I was talking about, this law about the law about helping immigrants is that, like, they're gonna start, I'm over here struggling for my words, start punishing businesses for this following national immigration law. You know, so it's not fair. You're disenfranchising. You're allowing these people to come in, take these jobs of the people who need them. Then that person gets mad and ended up creating a dangerous situation for the immigrant. And then it's a dangerous situation for retaliation for the person who, it's causing division. We say that Trump is doing it, but these laws are. Nobody hates immigrants. People are starting to hate immigrants because of the way the Democratic Party is presenting this thing and allowing these people who are not even of this country, who did not sacrifice and agree to live by our laws and our situation by becoming a citizen, to take the things that we deserve as citizens. Yes, that's going to create division. So stop saying that one man is creating division with his rhetoric, because that's not true. It's the policies that our government as a whole makes, not just Trump. Thank you guys for joining me on this show. I really appreciate that. Kenda, make sure you like, and subscribe. All my social medias, that's Chris Conscious, that's the Wiley Life, that's Speed Music Radio, and also Cypher on the Block. You can find me on all of those. You don't have to subscribe to all, but I would like if you do subscribe to all. I have a Patreon account. That's Wiley Life at Patreon, patreon.com/The Wiley Life. Please go ahead and if you support my show. I also have a store. You can get t-shirts, you can get mugs, like you can get my Feel Me, woo, or you can get my We Out Here in the Streets shirt. And then I have a lot of other hoodies and stuff coming I got my Get Big Elite stuff. If you guys are into fitness and workout, very nice things that you guys can support the show by purchasing. Excuse me, that was a nasty burp. So, hey, I appreciate you guys. And until next time, we out here in these streets.